tips for everyone and any on every Tuesday to 11 UTC by Fluffy and Alex. Binance saw tremendous amounts of withdrawals past days as more and more voices gathered to warn investors of potential problems with its proof of reserves. And rumors of insolvency keep rising. Is it FUD or the concerns are legit? We will discover really soon. A lot of important macro and crypto news in this episode, along with our favorite part, technical analysis on Bitcoin Cardano, and our also favorite ApeCoin for the metaverse friends.
Hello guys, so what is going on in the crypto world and what's the latest buzz on Binance? Mazars, accounting company that performed the proof of reserves audits on Binance, suspended all work and deleted audits from their site, citing concerns regarding the way these reports are understood by the public. While this was happening, CZ in an interview with CNBC was asked if they could return the FTX's $2.1 billion in FTT tokens if asked back, and his answer was misunderstood, as if the question was about Binance's ability to cover customers' requests of withdrawal. Twitter is pretty lively these days, trying to figure the truth, but at some point just missing the context does more damage than good. Another huge issue from the interview was Binance CEO CZ saying that the big four accounting firms can't audit a crypto exchange. To be honest, isn't entirely true, as they can and do provide such services. The main issue is that they refuse to audit private crypto exchanges. They have audited Coinbase before, as it is publicly listed company, but the risk for those firms allegedly is too high in this environment, as they put their reputation on the line. Unofficially, it seems like a colleague for one of the big four accounting firms said on Twitter that he had tested the initial Binance's proof of reserves and the numbers add up. Again, this is not an official audit. In a few days, Binance has processed more than $14 billion in withdrawals according to CryptoQuant. Half of this happened in just one day, and Binance still has $55+ billion in assets. On-chain data analytics platform CryptoQuant says that Binance seems to have the reserves it claims it has, and it is enough to cover all liability. Furthermore, Binance's Ethereum and stablecoin reserves are not showing FTX-like behavior. Dylan Leclerc suggested that the native Binance's token BNB is serving as collateral for the entire crypto derivative space, which isn't entirely true, as Bitcoin is used in a greater extent. CryptoQuant also suggests that Binance has clean reserves of more than 90%, meaning that their BNB token is used as an insignificant minority in reserve. CryptoQuant concludes that the amount of Bitcoin liabilities Binance has matches the reserves data CryptoQuant has. On another note, Dylan Leclerc revealed that an insider sent some info arc public on Twitter, where he says that executives are bailing, institutional capital is fleeing, meaning Jump, the market maker for Binance, legal charges are coming, and more revelations will see the day of light in news outlets from CNBC, Bloomberg, and more. We can't know for sure if this is true, but it doesn't hurt to store your crypto assets in your own wallets. Better to be safe than sorry. If you want to support the channel and get the safest cold storage wallet, purchase a ledger by using our affiliate link that you can find in the description down below. The thing is that more concerns come from every angle at this point. Even Binance US is allegedly set up in a way for Binance International to avoid regulations and to be able to move funds between the two entities. Almost 3 years ago, Forbes revealed a leaked document on this exact topic. Well, I'm not keen on trusting and believing anything that comes from mainstream outlets, but in this case, it seems kind of strange that Binance proceeded with a lawsuit against Forbes only to have it dropped after around a year. And then Binance actually invested $200 million in a Forbes parent company. I don't want to make any comments here. This story just seems odd to me, and I leave it for you to decipher the meaning.
Interesting.
Anyway, more pieces from major outlets keep coming in. Also, more rumors come to light that there are many influencers that have been paid to spread negative comments and FUD against Binance. We don't know if this is true, but who knows? At this point, the most recent news want Binance US to have agreed to purchase Voyager's assets for $1 billion, and Binance International finalizes acquisition of an Indonesian crypto trading firm, Toko Crypto. Now, some other crypto news that supposedly is a big deal was the announcement that Bank of International Settlements allows banks to hold 2% of their reserves in crypto assets. This is great news, but in the macro perspective for the crypto industry, this policy will not take place until January 2025. when most likely the bull market will be starting. Who knows?
Who knows?
Now, another point of inflection could come from Grayscale, as if SEC rejects their spot Bitcoin ETF again, they will explode, returning 20% of investor capital. This means potential selling of $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. So keep an eye on this story.
Keep an eye on this story.
DCG Group, that has ties with Grayscale and Genesis Trading, has not lifted the suspension of withdrawals on their credit loan arm. Bitvavo, a Bitcoin crypto exchange, cannot withdraw around $280 million.
Sounds extremely fascinating how this is going to play out.
I don't know. Now, some macro news to see what is going on in the world. Last week, Fed increased rates by 50 basis points and remained hawkish in their tones, which damped the markets pretty hard. The jobs numbers that insinuated to a strong economy have been revised for Q2, and they are actually 1.2 million lower, which means the actual job numbers are around 10,000.
Okay.
Basically, we already see enormous economical downtrend, I think.
As expected.
Eurozone central bank losses suggest that bailouts may be near, and some suggest bail-ins as well. Things are getting interesting. Another news from ECB is that they have banned top officials from picking stocks and bonds or making short-term trades. Why now, though?
Who knows?
The most important indicator that recessions is coming is the oil price. Although OPEC Plus cut its production in early October and prices are still down, means that demand is super weak, says Robin Brooks on Twitter. And as everyone are super bearish and call for recession, we still haven't seen that almighty market dump, as flows into all equity market funds have not seen meaningful decline. A lot of money are still in the markets, and are they all pricing in recession, or are they all on the wrong side of the trade?
Time will tell.
Guys, if you want to check an awesome crypto battle and learn which coin is better to invest in, as one is undervalued and one is not, then click at the suggest video at the right
top corner.
Let's take a look at important dates this week. Wednesday 21st December, home sales data is coming out. Thursday 22nd December, some GDP revisions and annualized data that are to be expected. Plus PCE inflation Q3 third. Friday 23rd of December, new home sales data, personal income and spending are coming out. Depending on if all this data is good or bad, markets might anticipate Fed policy to last longer or for them to pivot sooner.
Interesting.
Let's take a look at the S&P 500 and DXY markets. It seems like for now on the daily we have reached the target of 4100 and rejected heavily the previous week, as expected and as we have stated many times before. Now we need to see if S&P will try to break the black line again or won't even reach there and goes lower. Only if we break the black line can we consider a bullish environment for the risk-on asset. S&P seems to be forming a weak hidden bullish divergence, as seen by the dotted lines, which means that there is still some more upside potential on the cards. On the 4-hour chart, it is evident that there are fair value gaps around 3950 and 4000, which suggests that a good possibility exists of going up to fill those imbalances. The dollar strength index DXY has followed our trajectory as stated in the previous episodes and have formed a larger bullish divergence as seen by the green line, meaning we might see the DXY going a bit lower, but generally we should expect a significant bounce up from these levels, which means crypto and S&P 500 should go down. Now let's take a look at the most important Bitcoin news. We saw that previous week European Central Bank officials were calling for crypto ban. Now US Senate Banking Committee Chair says that SEC should consider a ban on crypto. This just makes me believe even more that we are at the bottom. Although personally I believe we will see 30,000 Bitcoin, but those types of news just make me want to scale into crypto immediately. SAP. After banning crypto in 2021, Nigeria is considering legalizing crypto usage.
Very interesting outcome.
Exactly. An individual creditor offers $72 million to Core Scientific, a Bitcoin mining firm, so it could survive in these difficult days. We saw a record selling of 280,000 Bitcoin in the last 30 days. Does this mean that we should see sell pressure weaken? I mean, are there a lot of sellers left, Fluffy?
I think that the Bitcoin is being squeezed like a toothpaste. So,
are there a lot of potential sellers left and we will see 10,000 Bitcoin, or that's it? Tell us in the comments, guys.
Down below.
Now, a look at our technical analysis. On the weekly, Bitcoin is still moving in the potential bear flag, which usually breaks down orange line. Previous week closed with a huge week, which rejected the 17.6, 18.2k level. From a technical perspective, this isn't really good. It suggests that lower prices is a good possibility. On the daily, we can see how we rejected the green line, the moving average of 50 days. We can consider the rejections as deviation from the range Bitcoin was moving in to trap the bulls, which can only suggest we should go to the bottom of the range around 16,000. But at this point, the black dotted support line of the bear flag is providing help. If we hold it for a day or two more, we should bounce higher. On the 4-hour chart, there is a visible hidden bearish divergence form, which is not visible on higher time frame. Nonetheless, this is potentially a bearish sign and we should probably expect lower prices. Although I do believe we can bounce from here to test 70.5 thousand again, as we have a potential hidden bullish divergence forming as seen by the dotted black lines. And we can also see a fair value gap around 70.2 thousand, which is likely to be filled sooner or later. So if we hold 16.5 as support, then we can take a long position with a stop loss below this price and target 17.5 thousand. Moving on to Cardano news. Community really tries to hype the new DXY algorithm stablecoin despite the fact that it reminds them of UST Terra Luna collab. It is reported that in the last 24 hours, the largest BNB chain whales are actively buying Cardano. Do they know something we don't? Coin Bureau says that Cardano is decentralized by almost every metric, so it should be safe from the SEC. I'm wondering if Coin Bureau wants to support the prices Cardano is hanging on the edge, as we will see soon.
Okay.
Cardano tops the list of 10 coins with daily GitHub activity. They are building it.
They're building. It looks like they're building like crazy, but what are they building?
Now, our Cardano technical analysis. On the weekly, not only Cardano has lost the important historic trend line and level of 30-33 cents, but it seems like it lost the 28-27 cents support level of the falling wedge formation as seen by the dotted black line. The target down is around 15 and 17 cents as there is nothing to support the price after ADA lost the bottom black trend line. On the daily, the only glimpse of hope we can expect is if this is just a deviation and Cardano soon will reclaim 27-28 as support. That is because there is a potential bullish divergence forming as seen by the black dotted lines, although it is still not confirmed. There is also a fair value gap around 29-30 cents, which we should feel at some point, and depending on Bitcoin, we could do it soon if it bounces as well. On the 4-hour, I'm watching closely if we can reclaim soon 27-28 cents. If we do, we can consider a long with a stop loss right below, or if we fail and reject, then opening short positions might be best, as 15-17 cents will be pretty likely.
Interesting.
Now, last but not least, ApeCoin. ApeCoin on the weekly seems to be moving in a similar pattern with Cardano, a falling wedge formation which usually breaks up. There is a potential hidden bearish divergence on the daily, which means there is a good chance we will still visit the bottom of this formation around $2.8. Another potential scenario is that ApeCoin is moving since June in a huge range between $3.4 and $7.2, with everything above or below this range being deviation to trap the bears and bulls. On another note, it does also look like Ape most likely is moving in descending triangle formation, with the bottom black line being the support at $3.45 and anything below this being a deviation. But if we actually lose the support again, this could mean going as low as $1, as the target from the descending triangle would suggest. On the 4-hour chart, ApeCoin is moving in an upwards channel formation as seen by the orange lines. We need to hold 350 as support. The black and the orange lines, we can go long here with stop loss below $3.45, and the targeting up would be $3.92, as there is also a fair value gap there. On the other hand, losing $3.45 will lead us to at least $2.86, if not lower, so opening a short after we lose the channel would be wiser.
That's it for today, guys. If you like the episode and want to support the channel, then please like, subscribe, share, push the notification button and check if you remain subscribed. Thank you, bye bye, till next time.
Next time.
They call me a god.